Hello, Mama Bean. Thank you for coming today. I was just getting everything ready. As per usual, I am not 100% prepared. But I think I'm in a good spot now. I was just going over some of my recipe notes. Because I do have to make a couple substitutions. Because I don't have everything. And also I'm using like vegan alternatives. So, hello Bookworm. How's everybody doing today? It feels very strange to be back in the kitchen. Because it's been 2 whole weeks since I did a cooking stream. It's funny how long 2 weeks actually feels. It's really cold here today. The wind is blowing like crazy. In fact, on my way home from the grocery store, I was stopped at a traffic light, and it felt like somebody was outside pushing on the car. It was so windy. I wasn't crazy about it. It's not good. I have this really old tree next to my house, right over the bedrooms, and like branches fall off of it all the time. So needless to say, I'm like all worried that it's just gonna like collapse and fall over and crush all of us while we're asleep. So it was windy where you are yesterday too? Yeah. Mama Bean says we had all the windstorms yesterday. You're welcome. I heard people got a lot more snow too. There was flurries today, but we haven't got any snow yet. It was supposed to snow on Sunday, but that didn't happen either. It was just rain. So I guess I can't complain about that. Just the wind. So you guys, my original plan, like when I started thinking about this 2 weeks ago, was to make some recipes out of my usual go-to Chinese cookbook, Chinese Cooking for Dummies, and that's written by Martin Yan. But I couldn't really find anything that was like, that didn't require me to track down some sort of alternative to oyster sauce, and yeah. So I went on Pinterest yesterday, or Saturday, and I came up with, I found a bunch of different things to try. So one of them requires the oven, one of them requires frying, and the other one is a side dish. So I'm gonna start with the oven-based one. And the frying one's gonna take a little bit more time, so I'm gonna need to make sure I can like go back and forth between things. So I guess I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. So this one is basically a one pot recipe, but you put everything in the pot and then you bake it. It's from the UK, so now I have to determine what what degree Fahrenheit is that I need to put the oven on. Bookworm says, no snow here, just the temp dropped a ton. Yep. Oh, your snow is gone? I can't get out to my compost bin because it's like snow, ice, snow, ice, snow, ice. Do. 375. Okay, so I'm using fake chicken for this, and the original recipe called for drumsticks, but I'm just using chicken strips. And yeah, it just basically says to mix the sauce together, and then to pour the sauce over the stuff in the pan. So because I don't have to cook the chicken separately, I could basically eat this right out of the bag. I'm not going to do it in steps like this says. So the original recipe was to cook the chicken with the sauce for 40 minutes and then to add the vegetables and the fresh chili peppers about 10 minutes before you cook it. So I really don't need to do that. I'm also using cabbage that I had instead of bok choy. Because I'm frugal. And I'm gonna use a jalapeno instead of a red chili, so hopefully it's hot enough. Because I couldn't find any red chilies. I've really spent my weekend doing pretty much nothing. Jala chili? Is that what it's called? Like I said, this recipe's from the UK, so it basically just said red chili. It didn't say which kind. So, 2 pak choy will probably be about, like, that cabbage is from Aldi, yes. I told you that's pretty much the only place I shop now. In fact, I went there today. I didn't find anything super exciting today. I bought some hash browns there last week that I thought were pretty good, but I don't really need to have hash browns on hand. So I went without this week. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut this up and put it in the pan and see what amount of space I have left. Mama Bean says, I hate that they plastic it up, but it is what it is. Yeah. Well, so I was thinking about that the other day, and you know how a lot of people are really big advocates about buying things in bulk to reduce waste? But the truth is that when something comes in bulk, it comes in a bag. It's mostly lined with plastic already, and then each person that takes stuff from the bulk section also fills it up with a plastic bag. I know that people have the potential to bring their own containers to the bulk section, but a lot of stores don't actually do that. So either way, what you're doing is bringing something home in a bag that you're not going to use again. Like, I mean, with the bulk bags, you can at least recycle those in most places, but I've heard that recycling doesn't even actually happen in most cases. It just gets sent overseas, and it still winds up as pollution. Hello, ducks. I hear you're not feeling very well. What's the matter? Looks like a pretty good amount. I might put this pepper in here too. I have peppers. Duck says, haven't been sleeping well and depression. Popped is done. Dumb head up again. Oh man, that stinks. I went out with my dad on Thursday night, and he told me that he's been on and off medication for depression ever since he was a teenager, which I didn't realize. I knew he was taking something for it when he was maybe like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, but apparently it's been going on a little bit longer than that, so. Yes, virtual hugs. Mama Bean says, I texted my dad this morning, call me when he got a chance. I know he's already now gone to work. Thanks, Dad. Oh well. Oh yeah. That is sad. Maybe he knows and that's why he didn't call you back. Alright, I think this looks great. So I gotta put my sauce together. Oh, tomato paste. Poop. I forgot to take it out of the freezer. Let's see. Hey, bud. I usually always use a small amount of tomato paste and then I put it in the freezer so that it doesn't go bad in my refrigerator. I don't really do any extravagant cooking except for this time, like once a week. Mama Bean wants to say hi. Come here. You want to say hi? Come here, baby. You've had a rough day today. Yeah, it's scary. Everybody's in the house is scared of the wind. Say hi, everybody. I'm a cute doggo and I'm scared of everything. You got a haircut. You see his haircut? He's getting handsome again. Mama Bean says she loves you. You love her? You want to say hi? You say hi. See, I'm a good boy. Yeah. I'm sorry there's no vegetables for you yet. Yeah. Alright, you go do dog stuff. Go on. Go do dog stuff. I love you. Anyway, so now I have to thaw my tomato paste. He says, but I am hover doggo for the food. Yeah. He is very good at picking things up off the floor when you least expect it. Oh, I forgot about my jalapeno. So I bought these today, also at Aldi, and they're already pretty wrinkly. But the ones that I bought last week were already bad, so like this one I have to throw away. Clearly. I was there today and I saw something that was like a tabletop garden that I almost bought, but I don't really have a place for it. I really wanted it. I like the idea of having them, but there also wasn't anything really special about it. It was, you know, did soil and everything the same way. It wasn't hydroponic or anything like that, so. So, I'm very happy to report the last time I did the jalapenos, I didn't have any issues with putting my finger in my eye or up my nose. The Mr. got you an Arrow Garden last year. I need to start it again. I got a lot of good stuff out of it. See, I wanted to buy one of those. This one that I saw at Aldi didn't have any, a light or anything like that. It was basically just it was kind of a wicking water thing. That basically, you know, you had little soil keepers in it, and it came with the seeds and everything, but it said like as seen on Shark Tank all over it. But I didn't even get it. I just had to repair my car for $300, so even the small amount of money that it was like $8 or something like that. I didn't want to spend. I have to make sure I have enough money to pay for our hotel when we go to PAX next year, or not next year, next month. And we have to save all our pennies for our Disneyland trip too. I mean, technically that's coming out of our inheritance thingy bank account, but you gotta play it safe. As seen on Shark Tank is the new on TV, yes. I mean, both are correct, aren't they? Because Shark Tank is on TV. Okay, let's see how this did. I need a fork. So I have all my silverware over here in the corner because I'm trying to get back into painting my cabinets. And I've cleaned some of them, but I haven't gotten into start the actual painting yet. Okay. So what I'm doing is heating it on half power. It works really, really well to defrost things without burning it, you know? That's what I do with coconut oil too. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I did update my streaming schedule for the rest of the week. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow and Thursday. Tomorrow I'm gonna play some more Harvest Moon, and I just felt something walk past me, and I think I imagined it because there's nobody here. Yeah, and on Thursday, I'm going to play a game that Zeus bought me called Battle Chef Brigade. I watched like the tutorials and trailers and stuff, and it seems pretty fun. It's like a combination of a story game with puzzles. So I think it'll be really cute. I really am having a lot of fun with the games. Yeah, it smells like pizza in here. Alright, so I'm gonna need 3 tablespoons of this, so I might have enough. I need one of these little scraper dealies. I'm very excited about finishing my kitchen, but I'm also very excited about relaxing. Relaxing is one of my favoriteest things to do. I've been playing Escape from Tarkov. It's hard. I'm not familiar with that. So what's the deal with that one? What kind of game is it? What do you do? Okay, so 3 tablespoons. Friday, actually, when I was playing Wizard, I guess the way I was sitting on the couch was a little, it was different than how I usually sit on the couch. And when I woke up Saturday morning, I was actually very sore. And then I worked 9 hours. And then when I woke up on Sunday, I was in a lot of pain. So needless to say, I didn't do anything on Sunday because my back hurt and my butt hurt. And like right here hurt, and I'm assuming that's from slouching over a little bit, but I mean I feel pretty good right now, but when I lift my arms up, it hurts. And I know this is really, really awkward and embarrassing and admitting how out of shape I apparently actually am, that sitting on the couch in a different way immobilized me in such fashion. But I feel a lot better today. And I have like this bruise on so I have scoliosis, so this side of my rib cage sticks out a little bit more compared to the other. So I think I was leaning back at some point and putting like all my weight right on this spot, and it feels like it's bruised. I took a lot of Advil yesterday and just laid on the sofa. And I feel a lot better now. Mama Bean says it's like a BRFPS where you load into a map and try to get items and escape at a spawn point. If you die, you lose everything you have on you at that time. But if you escape, you come out with your items and anything you looted after in loot boxes or off bodies if you killed anyone and took their stuff. Okay. Like for next time or just for the day that you're playing on? I mean, that's kind of different. Like, isn't it in most Battle Royale games, you basically start at the same point every time with 0 things? It goes into a stash that you can use anytime. Interesting. Ow. See, that hurt my back. Alright, 3 tablespoons of reduced sodium soy sauce. So I'm using my favorite Bragg's liquid aminos. And you can pick and choose what to take in to help if you want. Okay. I don't think I've ever really played a Battle Royale game except for Smash Brothers. If you can consider it that. Alright, so I need some agave. The original recipe suggests honey, so I'm using half the amount of agave so that it's vegan friendly. And also, so it's more Weight Watchers friendly for my beloved MVP. And then I'm still gonna use some sesame oil, but I'm gonna use a lot less. Also for the sake of Weight Watchers. Teaspoon. I'm gonna use a teaspoon of the sesame oil. Hello, Cable. How are you doing? So I gotta tell you guys, making all my food on Mondays is actually very beneficial. This week it was a little bit challenging because I didn't do any meal prep. I made a soup and that was it. So I'm excited to be doing this today. Hello? Raphael, thank you for the follow. Just so you are aware, you will have to wait 10 minutes before you can participate in the chat, but please stick around. We are very nice and we like food, so you're in good company. If you also can use those words to describe yourself. Cable's very sick, but other than that, pretty good. Aw, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Being sick is just terrible. Crushed garlic cloves. Oh, for those of you who are just joining us, we are making sticky chicken Chinese bake or something like that. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is turn the Pinterest link back on. Let me get into my bot for a second. There we go. Man, my list of rules is very long and I apologize for making you guys read that all the time. Okay, so yeah, we're making 3 recipes today. This is the one that's like sticky Chinese chicken bake. I'm altering it because I could not find red chili and also because I'm using fake chicken to make it vegan. So I'm making the sauce right now and I'm going to put it over everything and then just bake it all at once. So I need garlic. It says crushed, but I'm going to mince it. It'll make a much better sauce that way. And I think I'm going to use 3 cloves instead of just 2. Where's my mincer? There we go. Yeah, I made that on the last cooking stream, Cable. It was great. That one was really good. If you ever want to try a recipe from the stream, I would do that one. It was delish. Yeah, so I couldn't actually get green beans, so I'm going to use asparagus instead. And this is not exactly the same. So I looked it up, and one of the things that they do to make the green beans is they basically cook them twice. Martin Yan has a recipe for them in his cookbook, but because I couldn't get them, I'm just doing, it's basically just a sauce, and they get tossed and cooked one time. But yeah, I'm using asparagus instead because I couldn't get, they didn't have any green beans at Aldi today. You know, I went online the other day and I was looking at all this cool vegan stuff that you can get at Aldi, and they don't have most of it at my store, and I'm really sad about it. Super Hexagon music? Is that what this is? It's the chiptune station on Pretzel. Well, I mean, like, you know, the regular stuff, because you know, like the soy burgers, that brand, that's the stuff that's usually more regular, I think. Like, don't they usually have vegan ice cream regularly? Like, not on special, but just regular? I've never seen one of those there. Okay, so soy sauce, agave, sesame oil, and garlic. Yeah, I did it. So look at this nice thick sauce here. Yum. I think I might put 2 tablespoons, or maybe 1 tablespoon of water in here because it's 2 tablespoons of honey lacking. And that way it'll coat everything a little better. I want them to bring that vegan queso back again. That stuff was incredible. Yeah, so like these are the ones that you can't get all the time. These ones come and go, right? But these ones you can get all the time. I'm pretty sure they have a vegan ice cream that's this brand. They don't sell it at my store. These were great. And they had like a root vegetable one too. Those were good. Yep and yep, supposed to. I mean, one of the reasons that I keep going back is because they have different things all the time. So, I like being catered to. You know? Not every place caters to people with restricted diets. The ice cream was a shortlist item for us. I only like the mocha. I see. They definitely have the mozzarella there all the time, but I'm not super crazy about it. It gets very soft. So I've typically been buying the expensive vegan cheeses for quality. This looks so good. Yee! Okay. So, I just need to toss this around. Ooh, hello. Stop falling! Okay. Here, let's give you guys a close-up. Cable says apparently after A new food guide came out. A lot of dairy farmers in my country are protesting nut plant milks because they should be called nut juice. That's never gonna happen. Exactly, right? Yeah, apparently they're suing a couple, not Canada obviously, but American farmers are suing a couple of companies here in the US that use, you know, milk and cheese and ice cream in their names. They just lost one, but I think that Yoko's is still fighting their lawsuit. Yeah. Mama Bean's also correct. Some of the dairy farmers here have just given up and switched over to alternatives. This looks wicked good. I am so stoked for the fact that it's almost March and that PAX will be here in like 3 weeks. I'm so excited! Okay, so I'm just gonna bake this for 20 minutes and check on it because Alexa, timer for 20 minutes. Alright, so the first one is in the oven. So the second one I'm making is very multi-step. So I think I'm going to find a home for these items. Clean up a little bit. Put this in my veggie broth bag in the freezer. It's the cauliflower recipe, so I basically have more chopping to do. Where's my bag of vegetables? Do I not have a bag of vegetables going at the moment? Nope, there it is. There's all these veggie burgers in front of it, hiding. Okay. Ah, it's gonna fall! It's slipping out of my hand. Oh, are you going to Emerald City? Tables? That's cool. And yes, I do just put heartier vegetables in a regular plastic bag in the fridge. Where's my bag of vegetables? Ah! That's right, Mama Bean. And now all the veggie burgers are on the floor. Stay. Stay. Okay. Oh, you guys are funny. Okay. I think I might do this so I have more room. Okay. So heat the oil for frying. In another pan, heat half a tablespoon of oil and then dice the peppers. Saute them for a minute or two until they turn golden. Make sure that you are not overcooking the peppers. Set aside once they are done. So I basically have to make a batter and then dip the cauliflower in the batter and then deep fry them. I'm not sure MVP is going to be able to eat this one. You're going from March 12th through the 9th, which will be a nice vacation. That's cool. Is that one, where is that one? Seattle? Is that the one that's in the Northwest? Seattle, okay, cool. Yeah, you know, it's a funny story. We, MVP and I used to work for a lighting company, and we designed gobos, so like the bat signal. I'm sure some of you are familiar with gobos because of that, but we designed one for the Emerald City Comic Con, and I asked a friend of mine who was going to take pictures of it while she was there, and she never did. I really wanted to see it, but it didn't happen. I always want to go to Comic-Cons. They seem a lot more fun than, you know, like regular, generic conventions. Comic-Cons are very specific. Alright. I'm gonna put my fry oil back in here. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have used a smaller pan. But that's okay. I got more oil. Okay. That should do for now. So, front. I think last time the medium high was a good spot for that. So, guess I'm gonna chop my cauliflower bits up first. And I do have more cauliflower so that if I run out of cauliflower but I still have batter, I can make some more. Your only vacation this year is moving? Oh. Have you ever been to North Dakota, Mama Bean? I know nothing about North Dakota. It sounds really desolate. I just got water all over myself. It's super flat and bare, yes. You were there last year for 2 weeks visiting. That's when I got to go to Canada for Canada Day. Heck yuck. Mama Bean says, Winnipeg was pretty. And I had a blast. All the vegan food. I couldn't believe it. Even got a vegan hot dog from a dang food cart. In Canada? That's cool. Or no, where is Winnipeg? Winnipeg. Winnipeg. Yeah, I don't remember. Manitoba, okay. I've been to a number of places in Canada, but I want to go to more. I'd really like to go to Vancouver. Spent about a week in Toronto with some Harry Potter nerds. And been to Prince Edward Island and Cap Palais. But mostly just, you know, stuff on the northeast side. It's funny when people say that it's only Montreal that really speaks French, because when we were in Cap Palais, like nobody spoke English. Or maybe they did, but they just didn't want to talk to us. Cable says, I'm avoiding Saskatchewan because apparently they have a very distant relatives that are Bigfoot hunters. Wow. I had a friend in high school that wanted to be a cryptozoologist. Okay. It's making a wonderful popping noise. Let me get some of these things out of the way. I need to come back from my batter ingredients, so let's grab this. So, cornstarch and flour. How much flour? Okay. That might be enough. Mama Bean, oh wait, hold on, missing a lot. Cable says you love Nova Scotia when I went there years ago, but passed on their winters. Bean says, further north you get, it's pretty much seafood. It's all you're getting for food. That's exactly what happened to me. I couldn't be a vegetarian and go out because they literally didn't have any vegetables on the menu. So I did have something made with various seafood sauce, and my stepdad ate the seafoody bits, and I had the pasta. Where's my thermometer? Alexa, how much time is left on the timer? Wait. You were reading up on Greenland cuisine the other day randomly. Not much money in cryptozoology, you're afraid. I believe you, ducks. Cryptozoology is the study of, how much flour? Half a cup. It's the study of, like, Bigfoot and, like, creatures that are supposed to not exist, but in a real way, like, taking seriously Bigfoot sightings, having museums, studying, using, analyzing the data. I need a little bit more flour. Ouch! I feel like I probably should turn that down a little bit. Because that's popping a lot. Okay, half a cup of flour. And it's gonna be a whole third of a cup of cornstarch. That's a lot. Chinese food uses a lot of cornstarch in it. So it's actually 3/4 of a cup plus 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Whoops. We'll just do 1 additional tablespoon since that decided to spring up everywhere. Let's do that. A pinch of salt. Yeah, it don't fit. And yes, that is a lot, isn't it? But that's how you get it crispy, I guess. Cornstarch is for the crispness. So, it says 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of water to make the batter. The batter should be thick enough to coat the cauliflower florets evenly. Alright, it is at max. Still going up. I think we're good. So the only thing is that I think I'm gonna need a plate to put everything on when they're done frying, you know? So let's do that. Okay. Alright, so I've got my 1/2 cup. And we're gonna whisk it. Whoop. Yep, definitely gonna need more water. See, this is one reason why I don't do blog recipes, is because they say one thing, and then you're actually going to make it, and it's like, you end up having to double it or something. I mean, look, this is the maximum amount of water that I gave in the recipe. And it's like a sticky bread dough. It seems like these Pinterest recipes aren't correct. Yes. Alexa, stop. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at my sheet pan. See how everything looks. I'm gonna set this over here for a sec. Paper towels are stuck to me. Karen, please. Karen had too many wines while making it up and telling her friends she's so popular on Pinterest. I can't see. Well, that looks pretty freaking tasty. I think I'll put it in there for another 10 minutes though. Alexa, timer for 10 minutes. So I feel like this will probably be good if I can get the lumps out of it. Let me bring it over here so you can see. Come on. It's kind of pancakey though. What does it say here? Batter should be thick enough to coat the cauliflower florets evenly. Yeah, that seems like it'll work. So, Just make sure the still is in a good... Yep, okay. Frying things still intimidates me. Oh, where's my little scooper? There we go. This for pulling them out. This for putting them in. Okay. There's cauliflower on my stream deck. I thought so. Thank you for your confirmation. Okay. I'm not very strong in this region of my body. Okay, so I do have to cook the sauce. So let me clean this cutting board off. Achoo! Excuse me. Hello, Drop Bear. Oh, I didn't even look at the time. I'm deep frying something. See, this is why I wanted to make sure I gave myself, like, more time than I usually would for the stream, because it's really difficult for me to do more than one thing at a time. Okay, so I have to, like, juice these oranges and get a zest off of them, too. Oh, thank you. Sneeze, yeah. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, so sometimes I just sneeze. I have like allergies to things, and I sneeze really loud. So I apologize. Okay, so zesting. Zesting is my least favorite thing to do. I'm gonna need where is the zest? 1 tablespoon orange zest. Ugh. Okay. I hope I have enough oranges for this amount of zest. Yeah, that sounds like I'm done. Okay, I think these are done. They're not super brown, but they are very firm. I don't want to overcook them. I will have to put them in the oven when the other thing is done cooking, so that they stay crisp while I make this saucy stuff. And it looks like I am going to have a lot of extra batter, but I'm not going to have time to do more cauliflower just yet. I might try to do some later tonight. But you know what? It's just flour and cornstarch, so I don't really need to. It's not like I'm going to be losing money on it. Just wasteful is all. Now, if this were beer batter, that might be a different story. That beer batter I made over the summer was so amazingly delicious. Alexa, how much time is left on the timer? Alexa, stop. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes. Okay. So, I'm gonna do a swap-a-roo. Because I need to put these in the oven to keep them crispy. And the other thing needs to come out of the oven. I need another hand. Whoops. I can't see again. This is so great. So great when this happens. Okay. It's going in there. My cart got moved when our washing machine got delivered, so it's not perfectly aligned like it once was. Okay. Oh wow, and you Sound like you're talking about something pretty bad. Oh yeah, that's very responsible of you, Mama Bean. Most people don't do that. Yeah, that beer batter cauliflower I made over the summer was delish. It was for Baja tacos. It had like a chipotle mayo on it with cabbage slaw. It was really, really good. This is a labor of love. I think I need to turn the heat up on these again because they're not hopping and popping like they were before. How many tablespoons? 1 tablespoon. Okay. And I dirtied the tablespoon. You know, I think I had another one in here. Yeah, here we go. One more orange should be enough, looks like. You know, I hate zesting so much, I usually just peel. Like I have, you know, like a cocktail set, and there's a thing to make peel strands on it. I usually just use that and take the whole peel off because it's so much easier to do. But, trying to follow the directions. Hi, Burger! I noticed you changed your name the other day. I think it's cute. We're making Chinese-inspired dishes today, so 3 different ones. This one just came out of the oven. It's got cabbage and fake chicken and a tomatoey sauce on it. Tomatoey soy sauce. Oh, it's pretty good. And right now we're deep frying some cauliflower to make orange cauliflower, like orange chicken. So I'm making some orange zest to make a sauce. Alexa, stop. I don't think I have it's not hot enough in here. It's still not turning brown. So, I'll turn it up a little bit more. Alexa, timer for 3 minutes. Together we are a bean burger. I think my problem with the temperature for the oil was that I turned it down too much. I should have just turned it down a little when it started popping like that. Alright, I think that's gonna be good enough. Yeah, let's do that. So I still need to juice half of a cup of orange juice. Dang. I think my little strainer is dirty. I'll just have to pick the seeds out. That's a good song to have stuck in your head, right? That's not annoying at all. This is gonna be time consuming. I like your singing bean. Alexa, stop. All right, I think that'll be good. Just gonna let these drain off for a little bit, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven with everything else. While I continue with my juicing. So, I might need another 1.5 oranges. Let's see. There's not enough room. Have you guys ever made anything like this before? Like lemon chicken, orange chicken, buffalo chicken? Where you have to batter things and then make a sauce and bring everything together. It's labor intensive, but it's so worth it. Burger says, I have not made it, but I love it. Orange chicken, yeah. So clearly this I'm using cauliflower for, but it's inspired by that. Orange chicken. I actually don't think I ever had orange chicken before I went vegetarian. I was kind of a food wimp as a kid. I basically just ate what my parents ate. So my familiarity with Chinese food was basically just a poo-poo platter. And then when we would go out for food, if we went to a Chinese restaurant, they would just be like, hey, what do you want? And I would look at the menu and then I would be like, can we get a poo-poo platter? What did you find on the floor? What are you eating? Yes, poo-poo platter. And my favorite part of that was the beer battered stuff. What is a poo-poo platter? I don't really remember. It had like basically everything on it. So it was like the beer battered chicken and shrimp, and then teriyaki beef, and that barbecue pork. It was basically just all meat, and I don't remember if it had any vegetables on it, but yes, like that burger. I don't know, maybe it's a regional thing. Has anybody else heard of a poo-poo platter? It's all the rage in New Hampshire. Oh, it's in A Bug's Life? Well, that's good. Okay. So, couple of things I gotta do. Those are all set. I'm gonna do a little cleanup, and then I'm gonna put this away so that I have some clean space here, because I need to cook my vegetables. So, nobody's heard of it but burger? Yeah, it's probably because we're in New Hampshire and the Chinese people want to make fun of us. You know, because we're like hicks and hillbillies up here. So I'm gonna put this stuff away, but I'm gonna try some of it before I do. Let's get a piece of jalapeno in there and some cabbage. I feel like this might be overkill, but that's good. So this is really yummy. It's sweet and tangy and a little bit spicy. If I had been able to find an actual red chili, I'm sure it would be a lot smokier. But yeah, I really like it. Maybe 2 jalapenos next time. You do that, Ducks. Let me know what you find out. I'm curious. Yeah, this was tasty. I like this one a lot. So again, if you're interested in any of these recipes, you guys, they are on my Pinterest board called Stream Recipes. If you do !recipe right now, it'll bring up a link to that board. And it has the other 2 recipes on there that we're making today as well. The Chinese or the Asian green beans and the orange cauliflower. That being said, I'm actually using asparagus for the green beans today because they didn't have any fresh green beans at the store. And I wanted to use a fresh vegetable instead of a frozen one, just because it's going to be crisper and more delicious. Yeah, this is yummy. I would probably make this a lot, actually. I would try it with, like, tofu instead. That'd be really good. Or maybe some tempeh. Oh, I'm losing peppers. Come on. Okay. That's yummy! Hey, do you guys need a Rusty break? Come here, Rusty. Come here. Come here. Come and say hi to everybody. Say hello. I want food and Mama hasn't dropped any on the floor. Asparagus is good, yeah. Lemon and garlic oil with some salt. Yeah, that sounds yummy. Pepper down, pepper down. Ducks likes asparagus, but not too much of the bathroom stick. Here he is, everybody! I love you. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Alright, there you go. Okay, so I have to, like, saute some stuff in order to make this sauce. I'm supposed to saute pepper. And basically set it aside, and then it's just going to come together when everything is done being cooked. So I'm going to do that in a saucepan because it wants you to cook the, what are those things called? The oil, the sauce. It wants you to cook the sauce in the pan that you use to cook the oil. And I'm going to eat this orange. Snack break! No, doggos don't eat oranges. No, you have acid reflux problems. I don't think this will be good for you. I love you, but no. You want to lick it? You can come lick it. Just lick it. See, you don't even want it. He says, ugh, that smells really bad. What's really funny about him is that I'll offer him something and he'll smell it and be like, but then I start eating it again and he's like, wait, wait, wait. I know it's supposed to be riveting entertainment, but if I don't eat it now, I'll forget about it and then it'll just be wasted. Okay. Hello, hello. Andy, thanks for following my stream. I hope you're having a good time. We are making 3 Chinese-inspired dishes today, all of which are on my Pinterest board. If you do ! recipe, it'll bring everything up. However, since you're new here, you can't talk in the chat for 10 minutes. But now that you've followed, you should be able to do that in a little bit. And now my face is all orangey. Okay, so I'm supposed to fry this pepper in some oil. It doesn't say what kind, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of sesame. And I need to get my pepper. Excuse me, my little doggo friend. Thank you. So the recipe suggested using a orange pepper so that everything is orange and stuff, but I have a red pepper, so that's what I'm gonna use. Bean says when you have poopery and your son don't use it. Is he one of them people who's like, it doesn't smell? Like ladies who are like, I don't poop. I'm sure all of you have known a lady that claims she doesn't poop, or that her poop doesn't smell. Or the ladies who claim that they don't have body odor, so they don't use deodorant. He thinks it's funny. Well, maybe you should just preemptively put some in there each time. Mine don't smell, they're perfume. See, that's different. There really are some people out there who think that they don't have body odor, when they definitely do. Oh yeah, that can go in the fridge. Alright, so what else goes in this sauce? We always turn to poop. Well, I mean, I guess you're right. If only there was a quoting system. I'll have to look into that. I only know so much about streaming, you guys. I'm still a noob. Duck says, hi, welcome to my cooking stream. Let's talk about poop. You guys, have you pooped today? You should poop every day. Here's your PSA. If you're not pooping every day, you should probably get that checked out. I highly recommend prunes and oatmeal. Works for me. Ground ginger. Quarter teaspoon. No, but you are sick. I'm sorry. I have trouble, yeah. I have trouble with that when I'm sick, so. You poor thing, you must be miserable. Okay, okay, okay. For the sauce. Minced ginger? I don't see anything about minced ginger, you guys. For the sauce, heat 1/2 tablespoon oil in the pan you roasted the peppers in. Add minced ginger and garlic. There's no minced ginger on the list. 2 cloves of garlic. Oh, I already put my garlic press in the sink. Oh well. Drink prune juice, mix in some bentonite and psyllium husks. That'll clean your insides. It sounds like it. Jeez. Cable says, I must have accidentally deleted all the photos on my phone a few days ago instead of backing them up. Oh, that stinks. That's terrible. That makes me sad. Pretty well minced. Oh well, guess more reasons to take 90 million pictures of my cats and food. Yeah, of course. Okay, those look pretty good. Honestly, I don't think I need any more oil, but I'll just put a couple more drops in here. Okay, let's see. Oh, shit! I apparently was supposed to put that in the pan while everything's frying. Alright, we'll have to just see what happens. Oh, and there's an epic level of burning. Holy cow. Hijinks! You just came in time for my catastrophe. I guess sesame oil has a pretty low smoke point. Woo! Yes, you are avocado. Surprise! Okay. Add the broth, orange juice, sriracha, soy sauce, sugar, and mix well. Okay. So how much broth do I need? 3/4 of a cup. Crisis averted, everything's fine. Yeah, so basically what happened was that my garlic was cooking way too fast, so I added some more oil, and for some reason that just like, whoosh, got really hot. I guess sesame oil has a much lower smoke point than others. Okay, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. So remember when I decided that today's stream was gonna start early because Chinese food is complicated? I'm very glad that that's the case. I did it. For things that would happen like this. Okay, focus. Focus, 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 focus. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Damn. Okay. Ah! It's okay. One teaspoon of sriracha. That seems like a lot. You think I should just do it? I'm really scared. I'm gonna do half a teaspoon. Because that seems like way too much for little old me. Let us not forget the buffalo cauliflower. Okay. I already put the cornstarch away. Cornstarch. I'm supposed to make a slurry of some cornstarch and water. So basically, it says 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in water to make a paste, but it doesn't tell you how much water. And for this sauce, I'm supposed to begin the boil, lower the heat, and then add the black pepper and salt. It says to taste, but it's like, I haven't had this before, so I don't know. I'll just add like a little. Okay. So, this is gonna be tricky. So it says, add the cornstarch paste into the boiling mixture in a slow, steady stream. Make sure you are constantly stirring the simmering mixture with your other hand while adding the cornflour paste. Okay. Once the mixture thickens, toss in the fried cauliflower and the sauteed peppers. And then you mix well. BRB cable, okay. So I feel like I need to take this out of the oven then. Get ready. So yeah, cable, the avocado, I basically made some little sub badges. So Jinx, you're probably the first one to have one in the chat. I think they're all food. They're all like fruits and vegetables, so. Avocado is a top tier, like it's like 6 months plus or something like that. So great job. Thanks. That definitely thickened up very fast. Look at that. That's so cool. Look at this marvelous food science happening. told me to turn the heat up a little bit right when I add the cauliflower in. I'm assuming to cook off some of the sauce. But I think it's fine actually, because the rougher I am, the more little dough bits are coming off, and I don't want that. I think it's fine. Okay. So, I actually just need to make one more thing, and that's my asparagus. So, hot, hot, hot. That was too much. Whoopsie doodle. Okay. All right, home stretch. What am I missing? That looks great. Thanks. You heard the word science and your ears perked up. Yeah, like cornstarch has magical properties. It just makes things thicker, you know? Like, it's really cool. As soon as you put it in there, it's like, bam, I'm a sauce. Alright. So this is yet another thing that I'm supposed to toss before adding it to the bowl. This is why I don't cook like food. I just cook like... I just like steam things and make veggie burgers when I'm not streaming. Because it's too many dishes. Every microwaved water and cornstarch turns into a gel. I have not. Is there some sort of application that it can be used for, or just for fun science stuff? I think I'm part of a group text that's happening at the moment, and I don't recognize the people's names, so I'm not real happy about this. I don't know if you guys remember, but for a while I've been getting alerts on my phone via text about the health insurance marketplace, and I never signed up for them, and I constantly reply stop, and I still get them. I hate it. Hate it with a fiery passion. Yeah, it's a group text to like 20 different people, and it basically says this person's name, installation money, get up to $5,000, www.noproblemmoney.com. I don't want this. am I gonna block that guy? There's like 80 billion addresses on it. And look, my pan is smoking. Ugh! I don't even have this recipe up. You know what? I'm not gonna use the recipe. I'm just gonna do garlic and soy sauce. And red pepper flakes. Well, first I have to figure out which one of them sent it, because it has like 20 people's addresses in there. Block them all. I don't have like a block everybody option. I don't know that that's gonna work. Go through and bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, I'll do it just for you, since you're kind enough to tell me how that works. That'll give me something to do when I'm done. Hi, Tamara. Block everyone is basically your social life, yes. So, yeah, the recipe for this was basically just garlic and red pepper. Cable says, oh wait, Tamara says, but the real trick is that I never answer the phone anyways. That sounds like the best and worst idea. Oh, burger. Time to spend hours I don't have on rando collectibles. Yay! Do it! And I don't have my tongs, because those are dirty already. Where'd you go, tongs? Here we go. Here comes another one. Cable keeps your phone to do not disturb. Yeah, that's a good plan. I usually do that actually. Okay, so I'm gonna get some stuff plated up. Congratulations, everybody. We've made it to the end of the stream. I've made all my dishes. We tried one already. The Chinese sticky chicken bake. Why am I putting this away in the fridge? This doesn't go in the fridge, it goes over here. This is what I wanted to put in the fridge, and I wanted to get my rice. Oh, you know what? I do want to cut up a scallion put on top of everything. My papers are falling all over. Yes, you can all come over for dinner now. Yes, there you go. Recipe. Yeah, so the recipes that I made today are on that board. I was going to cook out of a book, but nothing really seemed stream friendly or potentially Weight Watchers friendly. So I went with those. Dang it. There's just so many things happening all at once. Oh, your keyboard's acting up again. Clem, you need to add a little brown sugar to those. To the asparagus, I don't have any brown sugar. I have coconut sugar. But I also kind of wanted these to be 0 points so that MVP could eat them, so. I did see that in the recipe. Because that way MVP can eat as many asparagus as she wants. Yeah. A lot of the recipes that I was looking at in the Martin Yan book were really like not ones that I could take the sugar out of or, you know, change significantly so that MVP could also have some. Why am I coming over here? Oh, the bag for the frozen vegetables. You know what? I'm just gonna throw these away. Wait, I can't do that yet because I have the green onions on there. Okay. Too many things. Too many things. The things are happening too many. Okay. But thank you for your help, Mama Bean. I appreciate it. Was there any other flavors, or was it just garlic and red pepper and soy sauce? I think that was it. There's like garlic all over the floor. Yeah, that's what I was kind of afraid of. The longer you let fried, sauced, fried cauliflower thing, the more likely it is to fall apart. So, womp womp. It'll still be delicious though. Okay, I got my rice. I'm gonna call this done. I'm gonna get a little bit of this for myself. Make sure I get some tasty garlic bits too. Ah! And then I'm gonna get myself a scoop of this tasty stuff. Okay. Wow, I managed to not drop everything all over the floor. Look at that. Okay. So, this is it, you guys. This is time to try everything. Let me take a nice little picture of it before I dive right in. So, let's try the asparagus first. I'm not sure I've actually had asparagus with soy sauce on it, like Asian style. Good. It's a little spicy with the red pepper on there. That's tasty. Rusty doesn't have an Instagram, it's a Twitter. But he tells me when he wants to post on it. He sure does. Alright, so this is the one I'm looking for the most, you guys. It's really good. I am kind of sad that it's so soft. Like, I went through all that work frying it, but it's still delicious. It's not as citrusy as I would have liked. Maybe more zest next time. But it is really tasty. Maybe sat too long in the pan. Yeah, probably. That probably is it, because it still seemed pretty firm when I put it in the pan to mix it with the sauce, and it didn't take me a while to get the asparagus cooked and plated and then everything, so you're probably right. So what I should do next time is just make the sauce and then, like, mix it on top of everything right before I eat it. Because I'm not going to eat all of it in this sitting anyway. So yeah, it's good. was kind of thinking that with the amount of orange zest in it, it would be like really tangy, but it's not. It's a nice mild orange flavor. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna consider everything done because we made everything. So let me take a look at what's happening on Twitter. Thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate it. And again, like I said, if you hit !recipe, the link to the Pinterest board with all these recipes will come up. So we made 3 today. It's the one for Chinese green beans. We used asparagus instead of green beans. And then orange cauliflower. And then it was like a sticky Chinese chicken sheet pan dish. They were all really good. So if you want to try them out, that's where you can find them. And I'm just taking a look to see who's on right now. So, why don't I send you guys over to Gussie Moose? She is playing Astroneer. Let her know what we were up to. And I will catch you tomorrow. I want to say at 3? I'll be playing more Harvest Moon. And then I'll be back on Thursday playing Battle Chef Brigade. So, I hope you guys had a good time. And, yeah. I'll see you next time. And have a great night. Thank you so much again. Bye.
Now that I've learned this,